Highway Blossoms is one of my favourite visual novels. I played through it about 5 years ago, but since then some DLC has been added, so I've gone through it again. It's just as good as I remembered, with an added story. So, our protagonist, Amber, is travelling to California for a music festival. Amber has spent most of her life living with her grandfather, who has now died. They were planning on going to the music festival together, and now she's going on her own. Amber is grumpy, cynical, snarky, and very much someone I can relate to. Makes a nice change from a pointless high school dweeb with no obvious attractions that nonetheless manages to seduce a wide range of women. She encounters Marina, broken down by the side of the road, and stops to help, because deep down she's actually quite nice when you get to know her. It turns out that Marina is on a treasure hunt. Some 19th century gold prospector has buried gold nuggets all over the place, and now his journal has come to light, so lots of people are hunting through it for clues and trying to find the treasure. Marina hasn't really prepared for this treasure hunt. She brought no supplies, not even a copy of the journal. Also, she didn't fill up the fuel tank in her car, which is why Amber finds her by the side of the road. And thus, the grumpy Amber and the irrepressibly bouncing Marina travel around assorted tourist traps hunting for gold nuggets. This journey takes in national parks, natural wonders, and Las Vegas. Amber has travelled a lot with her grandfather, whereas Marina has never left her hometown before. However, there are other people looking for the treasure, quite a lot of them in fact, but particularly the trio. This is how they are described in the text. Not the 80s one-hit wonders, though I'll probably have that song stuck in my head for the rest of the day now. They are Mariah, Joseph, and Tess. Mariah is the driving force of the group. She is loud, angry, selfish, insensitive, rude, obnoxious, and occasionally drunk. Joseph is her long-suffering friend, and Tess is her depressed and traumatized little sister. And so the two teams compete for the treasure. During the journey, Amber and Maria get to know each other, and their relationship develops between periods of driving, digging up protected archaeological sites, and the occasional high-speed chase in mobile homes. The ever-grumpy Amber does make a spirited last-minute attempt to get an unhappy ending, but Mariah redeems herself by giving her a good talking to, and our odd couple live happily ever after. Yay! Well, sort of. The DLC Highway Blossoms Next Exit takes place about a month after the end of the main story, and they aren't exactly happy all the way through it. Nor is Tess. In Next Exit, Amber and Marina are travelling to Las Vegas for a UFO convention, where they also plan to meet up with the trio for Tess's 12th birthday. Despite Amber and Mariah not getting along, the rest of them are all quite friendly, and Marina and Tess are the best of friends, but Tess is sad. Joseph is doing his best to cheer her up, but failing. Hardly surprising, a life of travelling around with Mariah is enough to make anyone lose their mental stability. Only one thing can help: Marina, the unstoppable ball of cheeriness that cannot be resisted. But Marina isn't happy either. Her relationship with Amber has its problems, and she doesn't know what to do. We learn a bit more about the backstory of the trio, and it's pretty harrowing. The main story is told from the point of view of Amber, whereas Next Exit varies a little. Some scenes are shown from the point of view of Marina, Tess, Joseph, and even Mariah. This works rather well, showing the characters having different views of the same events. I really enjoyed this. The story is great, the characters and dialogue realistic, the art is good, the music's pretty good too, the voice acting in English is impeccable. There are animations of a sort, but they look like this. Look at those two go! This is entirely kinetic with no choices, but none the worse for that. There are a few extras, including a gallery, a rather disturbing deleted scene, and a couple of other fun things. There is an adult patch which adds a couple of scenes where Amber and Marina bump lumps, and very tastefully done they are too. The main story takes about 5 or 6 hours, and Next Exit takes about 3 hours, and it held my attention all the way through. I cannot recommend this highly enough. It's a roller coaster of emotions, and well worth a few shekels and a few hours of your time. Give it a go. I've got that song stuck in my head now. Oi.